Hi there, my name's Simon Grant and today we're going to be teaching you how to hold the pipe band drumsticks, and we'll also teach you your very first exercise on the drum to practice once you feel that you can hold the drumsticks properly. So let's start with the right hand drumstick grip. So we're going to learn how to hold the right stick. So I've got one drumstick sitting on the table and a drum pad there. All I'm going to do is take my right hand and place it over the drumstick like this. So my hand is sitting open, my thumb on my left side and my fingers on my right, just like that. And all I'm going to do is pick up the stick like this and pull it into the back of my hand like that. So I'm pulling the stick into the back of my hand just like this. And if I twist my wrist round, you can see I'm holding the stick with my thumb on the side and my forefinger on the other side of the stick. So that thumb and forefinger are holding the stick just like this. Okay, and the fingers underneath are holding the stick in at the back of my hand. When I play, I don't usually use my pinky, it's just these two fingers here, and they'll sit on the back of the stick and they're going to hold it, as I said, in the back of my hand. And at that point, you're going to check if it's a straight line. So what I mean by that is that the stick is going right through my arm. So I'll bring the camera up to my shoulder and bring it down. Stick's going right through my arm and it's just an extension of my right arm. So the stick isn't going this way or that way, it's going straight through my arm, just like that. And that is how we hold the right hand drumstick. And this is what it will look like from the front. Okay, so we're showing you how to hold the stick, and we're now seeing what it looks like from the front, and we're going to play 2 taps on the right hand. So it'll be tap, tap, and we'll do a miss, and we'll say miss. Okay, if you don't want to say miss, don't say miss. I'll say miss. Okay, so it'll be tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss. Try that. Tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss. Keep doing it. Tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss. Now and then, if you want to, you can stop and check that straight line we were speaking about. So remember, it goes right through your arm, and the stick will go right in a straight line. So I'm putting it right at the camera. I've got a straight line there through my arm. The stick's not going that way or that way, straight through my arm. And I'm trying to maintain that little space if I can. Alright, a little space in my hand there. That'll allow the stick to move freely without it being forced, like that. And then we'll pull our arm back and we'll do the tap tap again. Tap, tap, miss. Tap, tap, miss. Tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss. 2 more, tap, tap, miss. Last one, tap, tap, miss. And that's it. So let's try and remember, as well as we can, how to hold the right stick. Okay, because we're going to now hold the left stick, or teach you how to hold the left stick. And the left stick is completely different in the way we hold it to the right stick. So we'll do that now. And we'll now learn how to hold the left hand drumstick. So before we do, we need to make sure our left hand is in position. So I always say to folk, imagine you're holding a can of juice or a bottle of water or anything that you drink in your left hand. So when you hold the juice, you wouldn't hold it like this, because it's going to pour out on the floor. You wouldn't hold it like that, because it's going to pour out that way. So you hold it just like that. And what we'll do is we'll take the drumstick and we'll sit it into the web of your hands. So everyone's hands, you'll have a web, just there. The drumstick's going to sit in that web of your hands. And I'll just slide it into my hand like this, and it'll sit just there, about 3/4 of the way along the stick. At that point, okay, I'll put my hand under, you'll take your left thumb and put it down on top of the stick, and then you'll take 2 fingers and place them above the stick, and 2 fingers will sit below the stick. And your hand will be like that. Okay? Hugely important when you hold the left stick, that you try and make sure the stick sits on this part of the finger. So it doesn't sit miles away, it sits just there on that part of the finger. Okay, so my thumb is on top of the stick. There's a little bit of space between the thumb and finger. They won't be touching like that, so your thumb has to have free access to the top of the stick. And I've got 2 sitting above and 2 sitting below the stick. And I won't have the fingers separated like this. I'm going to have the top 2 together and the bottom 2 together, just like that. And if I pull my hand away a little bit, you'll see thumb on top, 2 fingers above, 2 fingers below. I can't move those ones, those below. And my hand is just like that. And it's nice and relaxed, okay? And when you address the drum pad, you'll play from the side. And you'll see, this is the view that you'll see when you play with the drumsticks. I'll move the camera a bit closer so you can see. That is what you would see. Your thumb on top, 2 fingers above, 2 fingers below. And it's nice and relaxed and you're ready to go. Okay, that's us being shown how to hold the left stick, and this is what it will look like from the front. Okay, so remember we had our thumb on top, 2 fingers above and 2 fingers below, and the fingers will stay together for now. Okay, we're not going to end up with big spaces in our fingers, we'll keep them together. Okay, and we'll do the same as we've done with the right hand. We'll do tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss. Let's do it. Tap, tap, miss. 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 And then have a look at our stick and make sure we're holding it the same way. Think about all the things we were saying before. So our thumb's going to be on top, 2 fingers above the stick. They don't need to be right above, but just above the stick like there. And then 2 fingers below, and again they don't need to be miles below, they just sit a little bit below, and the stick has to sit on that part of your finger. If it sits below, the stick's going to fall down. It has to sit on just that part of your finger there. Okay? And we'll go again. Tap, tap, miss. Let's go. Tap, tap, miss. Tap, tap, miss. Tap, tap, miss. Tap, tap, miss. A few more. Tap, tap, miss. Tap, tap, miss. Tap, tap, miss. Last one. Tap, tap, miss. And that's how we hold the left hand. Please practice that, okay? If you feel like the stick's flapping and flying all over the place, then rewind it back and keep trying it, okay? But you need to be patient with this. It's not going to happen overnight. That's why we need to practice it as much as we can, okay? Because what we're going to move on to next is holding both the sticks. So now we're going to pick up both the sticks. So we've probably still got the left stick in our hand from earlier. We'll pick up the right stick. And remember our right stick, we're trying to make it a straight line, or as straight as we can. And it was like Harry Potter casting a spell, whatever he says. I've never seen the Harry Potter films, alright? Or any wizard casting a spell, straight line, right through your arm. And then left hand was like a can of juice, with your thumb on top, 2 above, 2 below, and you're ready to go. So what we'll do is we'll do the exact same exercise we've done before, tap, tap, miss, but we'll do one on the right, then one on the left. So we get this, tap, tap, miss, tap, tap, miss. Try that, tap, tap, miss, 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 tap, tap, miss. And we'll now learn our very first proper I said, exercise, okay? The first exercise we will play is Mummy Daddies. And it's 999 out of 1,000 drummers. This will be the first exercise they learn. The reason it's called Mummy Daddies is because you can say Mummy Daddy when you're playing. Okay, and the words follow the rhythm of what we're playing. So being able to associate words with rhythms makes everything so much easier for us. So we're going to play, school bell, we're going to play Mummy Daddy, Mummy Daddy. So your right hand's Mummy, mummy, in your left hand, daddy. But you're going to play it continuous, okay, so you'll not stop. So I'll count to 2, we'll go 1, 2, and then we'll play. So let's try it. Mummy first, on the right. Ready? 1, 2, go. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. And sing again. Daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. And stop there. Use this time to check that you're holding the sticks right. It feels comfortable. You've got your straight line on your right hand. You've got your thumb on top, 2 above, 2 below on your left hand. If everything's good, then we'll go again. 1, 2, go. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. Oops. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. And that's it. Okay, so if they feel comfortable, then what we'll do now is we'll play Mummy Daddies for 1 minute non-stop. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, go. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. So I'm not stopping for a whole minute. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. Really relaxed. So that's about 30 seconds. We're going to keep going for that full minute. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy. So we're just about at a minute. We'll count to 10 and then we'll stop. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. And that is your Mummy Daddy's exercise. Okay? You would eventually play it faster, maybe play it for longer, but for your very first drumming lesson, which this video is geared towards, alright, you don't want to be playing it much faster than that. If you feel like you can, then take it up a little bit, but please don't be playing it too fast because you haven't got the control or the strength yet to play it fast. Small steps, okay? Small steps, has to be small steps at the very start, and we'll gradually build it up, and eventually we'll be playing it like really fast, insanely fast, stupidly fast, alright? But be patient. You've only just learned how to hold the sticks today, or this might be the 3rd or 4th time you come into this video. You're brand new, you're just starting. Be patient, okay? That's the most important thing I would say on your very first drumming lesson, or your very first 2, 3, maybe even 4 weeks of drumming. Be patient, okay? The speed and the power will come, absolutely come. You just have to be patient. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, I'll throw loads of exercise videos at you as and when you're ready for them. You'll have plenty to practice, so there's no excuses for you saying, oh, I've not got anything to practice. Absolute nonsense. First video of our drumming journey. I hope you enjoyed it, and let's push on, practice often as we can, and see how amazing we can become through time.